Hello everybody, my name is Donna Brown. I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator. I do foundation, bars, facelift. I started doing a video yesterday and the day before, and it was for my Monday video, and nothing was coming out. So we're going to talk about ask. Access ask. Have you asked for money? Have you asked for it? So one of the things is that we don't ask. And recently I have created an ask journal, and I write in it every day and I ask. And one of the things that I would use as home play is that you ask for 5 things every single day. And I've already talked about this before. And what I recognized was I asked, I don't know, maybe last month sometime, to speak bird, which is very interesting. I don't know. It was like, what is the craziest thing you could ask for? And after that question, it was like, I'd like to speak bird. And today when I was doing my videos again for the 10th time, all of a sudden I'm like, this isn't working for me. And a bird flew by, and it was just like my confirmation that, okay, move on. This topic may not be a beginner topic. You need to move to something different. So I moved to something different, and that is ask. I've been in the Magic You Are It, Be It book, and of course, I got to get way back here to get the lights, and a couple of my lights have, on the big top, have like, during the ice storm, because the lights kept coming on and off, I put new bulbs in, but they didn't take, so I probably have to get an electrician in here to do some work on some parts of my house, which is the only parts of my house, because during that ice storm here in Dallas, I asked for my house to have my back. I asked for my house to stay whole. I asked that the pipes work the entire time and I have water the entire time. And because I asked for those things, I did receive them. And I love my house, and my house loves me, and I talk to it all the time. And one of the things about asking is to ask for things. And my biggest question to you is, do you ask for money? And in here, there's a little thing. So like, I got to get way back here so you can see the book. Magic. You Are It, Be It. I'll have a link below to the Access Consciousness page. I have one of the older books, so I think the newer one may have a different color. I don't know. This one is, let me see if it has a date, 2013. But in this book, on page 86, asking is different from receiving. You have to be willing to ask for money. You have to ask, and you shall receive. Asking is different from receiving. They're two different things. When we ask, it will show up. When we receive, we have to be willing, when the things show up, to accept what is showing up. Are you willing to receive a gift? That's the title of the very next page. Are you willing to receive a gift? When I first started my business, people would say, I'd give them advice, and they'd say, hey, can I pay you for that? And I'd be like, nah, it's okay. And so yesterday, I was on the phone with somebody. He was doing something for my webpage. We spent 2 hours, and then I hired him. He showed me a bunch of stuff I didn't know how to do. And then I hired him, and he said, okay, so I'll start whatever. And I said, well, how much do I owe you for the time? And he says, well, that's okay. And I said, yes, and I'd like to pay you. So by me honoring him, that shifts something for me. And he's a great price, a really great price. And I'm a really great price for the things that I do. I am the cheapest hypnotist in Dallas. And I'm not saying that as a brag. What I'm saying is that anybody can afford me. So if you really want a session, you can afford me. And that's what I wanted to put my price at. For the Access Consciousness prices, I do what the Access business says. And then they say, look around, if you run bars and you're a bars facilitator, call the places around you, see how much they charge for a massage, you are the best massage therapist, you're at that same price. Well, here in Dallas, it's $125. So I charge people $125 to run their bars. So you have to ask. He wasn't asking for the money. We spent 2 hours. He actually did things. He came into my computer. He was showing me things because he wants to be transparent, which is the whole reason I hired him. And guess what one of my asks was last week? I'm like, universe, send me somebody who can help me do those things I no longer love doing. I don't love working on my webpage. I don't love coming up with content. I don't love being on social media all the time. I do love my YouTube channel, which is something different. And I have figured it out. But he also told me I can give him some snippets and he can clip them and he can do all kinds of things. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's a different price. And we're not there yet. But I was like, okay, I asked for it. I asked to speak bird, and when I was getting ready to sit down, every time I sat down, my phone rang. Someone showed up at my door. Someone knocked on my back door. There was nobody there. I mean, I had to keep turning the video on and off, and it was like, okay, this isn't the content that I am supposed to be sharing with people. And then the bird came by, and I asked for the bird. So ask for money. You have to ask for it. Ask for the amount. Universe, I like to eat. I'm asking for a great budget so I can go out and eat with my friends. Universe, I like to see shows. I'm asking for shows to show up. Okay, it may come in the form of money. It may come that someone invites me somewhere. The last time I did that, somebody had a ticket and they just gifted me a ticket. Ask. Ask, 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 and you shall receive. Okay? So that is the conversation today. Ask and you shall receive. Universe, show me the money. That's a really good one. Universe, I'll have some of that. So when you see somebody with money, you see somebody paying a big tip, you see somebody doing something that you would like to do, and money has been stopping you, I'll have some of that, please. When you see... I saw a purse and it was thousands of dollars, and I'll have, like, universe, what would it take for me to get that purse? I like the purse. And so whatever it takes, universe, I'll have some of that, please. What are the infinite possibilities of fill in the blank showing up for me? Ask. I would suggest every one of you have an ask journal. You ask for what you want. You can work on your receiving when things start showing up, but if you don't ask, it will never happen. I want to wish you all a happy Monday, and thank you for listening.